everyone. Welcome to the Goa'uld um, beginner guide on how to do things. I normally go with the colonize of any species I go. That's just me. I see that I'm working with a lot. I gotta start from scratch once again, like a big game. Need exotics. That's a big one. This one's a little bit tricky because to get to these civic, and I think it's hold It's military is a little bit trickier than the last ones. Now, this one's very different. So I go with colonizing, and I've got a couple of ships. Great. So on quick start, go for the usual. Oh, here we go. I want to get rid of him as quick as I can because, yeah, I've only just begun the game and I've lucked out and got him. So, make sure I've got what I need. I got this, yes. I'll go with that. Okay, that's up and going enough. This is for money. Like my new always way, I'm looking for exotics. Once I've reached that, I've got enough economics to get me going. And I've got 3 that I can go for, except the bummer is, where are you? He's attacking all of them. There you go. He's going to be a pain, and I want to make sure I colonize first. That way I can try and get a some form of healer station to work with. It does a fair bit of damage. These guys are really slow, and they're really slow for a reason. The actual show had them very much as a cloud kind of swarm purpose, where they would come in and just slowly eradicate anything in their way. They are not a quick species to rush, but you still can expand fairly quickly. It's just doing it strategically. They do seem to have slightly a blaster style attack, but they also, because of the way they've done this one, if you unlock it, you can have specifications assault or carrier. I tend to find carrier works pretty well with them because they're better with long distance, because you want to hover around the ends to drop out if you have to, because if you don't, yeah, then things get really interesting really quickly. Unfortunately, with get influence pointers, but you can't really do well with getting your civilians and tech up and going. So you've got to be a little bit more direct. So got to do it directly. I don't need that. That is a repair zone. That's not what I was actually after. I wanted to get civilian laboratory going. 2, 3, 4. Oh, even better. Alright. Like I said, my main focus is always money and getting everything going financially as fast as I can, and I've got that wrong. So I'm going to logistics. That unfortunately, the way it seems to go is it makes it so I don't really get to get much. There's 4 here. I'm ready for the next one. If it was built, but it takes time. Alright, so he's having a bad day. I'm going with that. I'm going to go for, that will be last, and like I said in other videos, and I'm referring to other videos, you always want to get your Arctic and your volcano as quickly as you can, because everything always ends up those 2 every time, without fail. You can change these in number, what goes fast, what goes slow. Orbital extraction, good idea, really helps. Seems to be that one. And yet I'm still waiting to be able to build it. But since that's not available, that one will build instead. So I'm waiting for. Where are you? Here you go. I can change these too. Nope. Oh yeah, I've got to wait until they're built, and my money goes up and everything goes up. I've got these available to sell, so I'll sell a little bit of this, get myself money up. Hopefully, if I've got enough, build another capital, and there you go. See how it's got exotics? That little red star means that I can't build it until I get an exotics up, or if I get and buy one of these, which doesn't always happen. So I'm going to go with this one while I'm waiting. It looks like they've got the Anubis. I haven't seen that yet. They're, as I said, a very slow race, but they're a very be very thorough with these guys. And these things never seem to target smaller ships. But the level of detail, as you can see, is really impressive. Never ever disappoints. Okay, see, oh, no. Up. This is the bummer of this thing. Okay, so we'll go. You can get the kind of animated screen. So yeah, it looks really well done. Everyone they've done on this, I've always been really quite impressed. The level of detail is just beautiful. Alright, see if I can buy a couple of these. 1, 2, and done. Alright, so now I've got 2 capital ships already. Stockpile. Let's see what I'm working with. There you go. These guys be very, very careful with. They are not to play with. If it's the one I think it is, they normally start off with little ships that keep coming and keep coming, but if they build up, oh no, yeah, this is just, they keep coming, like they just don't stop. They will take over your actual things and colonize them almost instantly. They're incredibly hard to stop. This is why you really want to build quick. If you don't, oh, it's just not good. Not good. Trying to see if there's anything else I need to do. Yep, there you go. Alright, culture rate. None of them will give you any more for your military or civilian. This is the bummer of this one. I think I can build maybe one if I'm lucky, but I'm down. Don't have enough. Oh, that's actually not it. That still don't have enough. So yeah, this is the trick. Build very carefully and try and get big. They're not as effective as some of the other species, especially that one. I normally go for there. This is going to take some time because it's building it, I think. Through exotics. That takes a little bit of time. Trade port, it's a good idea with these guys. If I can get it in there. Right. Culture, trade port. Right, so I've got enough money to do it. Okay. I probably don't have enough. Nope, didn't think I would. So I can either lose something or lose something else. So go with freeze. Oh, won't let me. No, it's not going to let me on this one. Normally you can delete them off. Yep. Once you make the decision, you're done. Bummer. And now I've got to try and somehow get 2 more of them. It's going to be, this is one of the more frustrating ones, unfortunately. But I do have 2 capital ships. I don't think I have that yet. I'm going to go with that one. Makes him a little bit stronger. So unfortunately, while I do have two capital ships, the downside is my planets take longer to deal with, to get anything going. If I remember, that's what I can build, and I think, remember, it's Regency. But yeah, you have to get two things to do anything, and that's where the bummer is. It's a lot more complicated to really organize it correctly. Otherwise, yeah, things go bad quick. As soon as I get the chance, alright, I'm moving that way anyway, so hopefully I'll attack as they do. Yep, they've found me. Didn't take me long. Didn't take them long. Another trick, go like this, shift, go through, colonize, hit it, and then go immediately back. So that's its return trip. So you'll be far less likely to lose so quickly. And he can concentrate on helping destroy whatever the enemy is, because I don't actually want him to attack. I think that's the ones I would attack. No, here you go. I need him. Ah, he's gone. That was a bit quicker than I thought. So, yeah, the trick is with these guys, if you're in battle, get these guys to go back. These guys, control 2, control 1. 1 goes back, 2 goes attack. That way you don't lose your forces, and they're near retreating zone in the sense of you go here, if they need to escape, it's not a problem. That's a tactic. It does tend to help. Um, more money. So yeah, getting your money up with this one is a little bit easier in some ways and harder in others. So these little guys can make things very, very intense for your opponent, and the further away you are is probably sometimes better. But for the moment, we'll get them all joining in, get them all attacking all at once. I definitely can't say I've mastered this one. Damn. I need to build more laboratories. Bummer. Oh no, okay, it does retract it. Even better. Alright, so I'm going to go that. Oh, didn't let me. That. Now, wait a little bit and then I can get my exotics. It's, at least you can take them off as you be able to get bigger planets so that you can actually get these civilians. I don't care about that. Fortunately, I need to build a lot more things, and a lot of the harder stuff that I need is 1, which takes me with great difficulty for mining. So yeah, it makes it a lot harder. Unfortunately, this one takes probably one of the longest to really get to what you need. To build units, it's great, but to actually really be able to be competitive, different story. So remember, 1, 2. That should get rid of him reasonably quickly. Alright, he's in danger, back him away. That's what I was saying. Sometimes it's better, especially if you're going to go shift and make him muck around for a while the fleet do the job. Okay. Because they won't come after you. So There you go. It's done. And they can't attack them. So these guys will mess around for a while. And while they get rid of your enemy. It does help. It really does help. So that's 6. I'm hoping. Alright. A little bit more and then I'll be good. So I'll go. You can make things go a little bit quicker that way. It's good. Alright. And unfortunately that'll take up a fair bit too. But I have a little bit to sell to like I said, the main goal is exotics, because then you can keep building bigger things you need. Unfortunately, this one is a little advanced. It's a pretty tricky one to get going, especially with the limited logistics space, but you can change that. Some of these, if I can find it, allow, there you go, extra tactical shots, slots available. That's not what you want, but it's cultural rating. Sometimes they'll allow you to be able to have more logistics. This is tactical slots, not what I want. Garrison supply, nope. That's defense, support, economy. So, culturate, that'll make my money come quicker. Well, emissary means it'll give me 1 influence point, which helps me here. These guys will attack you, so you know they are one of the more annoying. There you go. Have a look how far they are. Yeah, you want to get there pretty quick. And unfortunately, these guys are not the fastest. And I think, yep, they've done messing around. Yeah, I normally do around the edges. That way, they have to come for me as these guys are hitting them, doing more damage. Yeah. Friendship, yeah, it only lasts for so long. It's, yeah. And now that he's back, I'm going to be naughty again, and I'm going to go like this. And I'm going to go hit that, and shift, and right click, and I'm back. So that way I get to snipe in, come in, get out, keep going. So this is a tactic I'm intending to make another series on how to actually use some of these things to the best that you can. Going. See, money's coming in, so it's not bad for money. It's just building is bugger of a thing. So once I get him, see 3 spots, yeah, insufficient orbits. So I go 1. Nope, not gonna let me. And that's where things get harder. You have to really plan really well for this. Otherwise, yeah, I've only had a brief couple of goes at it, but it is sort of the bummer of how it works. Insufficient, always insufficient, always. Yeah. I should be able to, by rights, go to my thing here and go into, not here, nope, I have to go in here. I find the shortcut anyway. But, so you go, population, it may not have what I need yet anyway. Spawning pits, nope. Here, see, Regency. And I don't have it. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, it's one of the disappointing things with some of them is they make it a lot harder than it needs to be. And guess what? They're back, but they've healed. It's just a bit of a pain. Like I said, 1, 2, 1, 2. And unfortunately, I don't think I've gotten the carrier things yet, but they come later. Hangar expansion is a good one, and the ability with carrier specification does help, but you can only pick one, and that's why you need you need exotics normally. There you go, he's almost gone. So there, build up more. I've got more money. Unlike most times, ah, bugger. So see if I can get away with buying things. I might be able to. 1, 2, nope. See, no exotics at the refinery. Hence, yeah, my headache. I'm gonna go for that one next. Alright. Let's go with this one. Might get lucky. Probably won't. Oh, being naughty. Don't want that. As much as I normally wouldn't do this, I need the exotics. There you go. Done. Alright, so exotics fit. There you go. It's almost done. Alright, and do I have any left? Enough for, yeah, not much. And this is the bummer of this mod at the moment. It could change. It really could. Now I can do this. That'll do. All I need is 2, I think it is. And then I can build him, which is going to take it a while. But as you see, it's a bit trickier. I don't see any bad guy there yet, but I think I'm going to go make sure. Want to make sure that I'm not going to regret it. This guy is fairly weak. So it does have carriers, which does help a little bit, but as you see, building them up is a bit of a strain. Normally you get this one and this one. That's what I was looking for. And this one, which is civic, if you can get regency, it helps. But if you look through here, it's more civilian based to really get much. Jaffa camps. I try to get one done each time, but I need more of these. Okay, there's no real opponent to deal with, so I don't have to worry about that. Can I build littler guys? Yeah, I can. Because it's a carrier type, it doesn't always help a lot, but you can. Unfortunately, oh, damn, not many that I can grab that are going to really do much damage. And their shields and all that are not as strong as some of the other things out there. That's sort of the weakness, and there's very little I can do about that. So I'm moving from there. I'm going to try and get a big planet because I kind of need it. Okay. Okay. But done a great job on it, as the SGR people on that team are really good. I think they've done a great job with these. They really look good. Just fits. Works really nicely. Aim up one of them. No, I missed. So yeah. Let's see how. Oh, I got something. Ooh, that's actually good because that's really hard to get. Means I can have a elite crew, something bigger. And when I get enough of that, I can get another one now. Done. So now I have 3 types of ships I can work with once it's built. but I think it's also got to do with, I think it is actually already researched, which is kind of lucky. Otherwise, some of the other stuff, it can get very difficult. Looks like both the other species are up and going, not far from me. There's one, he's already moving, so yeah, you gotta keep moving. It's a bummer, but that's the name of the game. Hopefully if I've got another one, which I can't find. That's just a planet, so I can actually be sneaky and do this again. Tactic I tend to use a bit too much, and retreat. So yeah, that's generally how to do it. Some of the ones with more power in the long term do have things that are a little bit of a bummer, and I knew, yeah, I definitely need to hover around here. Keep them chasing me? Yes, because these guys have no hope against this guy. And then I want to go to the, what, 1, 2. Sometimes it clicks off. You gotta hit control again. So I want to keep hitting them as I'm running, because if I don't, they won't take long to destroy me. And if I hover around here, if I'm lucky enough to get there and not be destroyed, I can jump out quickly as a tactic. But I do need one of these to really get anywhere going. I should have another one. No, it's still going. It shows its exotics, which is up here, is probably being built. Yeah, it's still being built. And the exotics refinery hasn't been built, so you see why. Yeah, they're chasing him. He's taking on a fair bit of damage. And that's what I was saying. It diminishes very quickly. There you go. See the tactic. That does work. I'm almost... come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Do more damage, do more damage. Look, it's doing a lot of damage to me. It's, I'll go with... No, can't. Yeah, this is still early in the game, so... They will chase me. And they will probably do a lot of damage, but you see, I'm giving it back tactically. So, yeah, that's 1, 2. I hate this. 1. Little tricks you learn. Not doing much damage, but as I, especially against these guys do, I try to take them out as fast as I can. And then that way he stays alive. That's done. Alright, so maybe I'm... okay. Yeah, still not helping. Probably showing you a little bit more than I normally would. And I think he's done it. There you go. This is how to take out a superior fighter. Damn, it's done it again. Hence, that pain of that durability and refreshing the shields make it very difficult. See, he's a lot lower. So is he, but I want to take out him before I have problems with 2, because they keep coming back. That's how they work. It's just the way the games are designed. Remember, I need regency does actually help a lot, but it's very strategic. See, at least this one's now slower. He's almost gone, but he's no longer attacking both ships, so I have an ability to last longer. Now imagine 6 or even 12 of them. that's when it gets really frustrating. Where's that timer? Come on, get rid of him. Okay. Oh, military's not ready yet. Trying to keep the economy going. This is longer than I was hoping to really show you what it can do. Oh, while I'm waiting, I can actually do this. So I'm going to go. Damn. Okay. Again, I can get a second exotics. And get more of these. So that's how I can start moving through the bigger ships. There you go. He's gone. Now, the one thing I do notice with these guys, once they hit the red, sometimes they stop and they can't move any further. Doesn't matter what's in the way, they'll come straight to you. So now he's in trouble. So 1 and 2, I can pick off this because he's now stopped. And as you see, this is getting the game rolling, and you can further as you go. Use whatever tactics you want. For me, like I said, exotics first because it supports everything. 1, come on, give me more. I can sell. Alright, so where are you? Go like this and get 2 more. 1. Ooh, need more money. But as you see, I'm building military. It takes slower with the Goa'uld, and or Goa'uld, however you want to say it. Takes time. I can sell some of these. And done. Get that one once I've got enough money, and then I can. Well, I did forget this ship. I was foolish. I don't really. So there you go. Putting them all together, and then going for the next one. I think that will do. Unfortunately, it was a little bit longer than I normally do, but hopefully you got a little bit more out of it. Good luck, guys. This is Vexus out, and this is probably the last one specifically for Stargate races until they make some more, and then I'll cover that. And good gaming, guys. Good luck.